Enhancing colors is our topic today on Luminar Coffee Break. Let's see what we can accomplish in 10 minutes or less, starting now. Hello everyone, I'm back and fresh from New York City, actually Long Island, where I got to meet up with several of our Luminar Coffee Break members, and I was extremely fortunate that the camera clubs up there from Long Island just gave me the red carpet treatment. And why I'm so excited is this is what we came up with. So the only way to get to this lighthouse was through a sailboat. And my new friends up there actually helped me out tremendously. So I'm going to show you, we'll go from this, a dull image, to this. All right, and in doing that, let me show you some of the tools that we're going to use, just so you can see. We will work on to develop a raw. I do want to replace the sky. Then I'm going to jump back into develop again, enhance, a little more develop, color, and then structure. This here is just a taste. All right. So I may not go exactly in this order, but the number one area I do need to stress is orders of operation. So I kind of misspoke a little bit. I'm not going to touch with develop raw. I'm not going to touch that first because I'm going to replace the sky. I want all tools I use to affect the sky and the original image. If I put the sky at the very end, just do this. If I put the sky at the very end, we're not going to get the same results because all of these tools are being applied, and then if I throw the sky in there, the sky is going to look totally fake. So let's disregard all of these, and let's start from the beginning. All right? So I don't want to start with develop raw, but I am going to come down to the creative, replace the sky, and the best way to do it, honestly, I do want a blue sky. So I went through to try to figure out which sky, oh, that was the one, which sky would add to this and just make the image pop. I love this, but I think the sky is actually competing too much with the image. So I'm going to go with this image here or this one. Let's see. I kind of like, you know what? I kind of like this one better. So I'm going off of the one I originally had. All right, so that's fine. Now that I did that, now I'm going to go back to my develop tool. And here's where I'm going to apply the change to both the sky and to the lighthouse. So I'm going to jump up some of my shadows a little bit. But I am going to make the black tones really, really rich. Bring out the white. Already it's looking better. And pop a little contrast in. All right. So from this to this original to this. So I did keep the blues nice, or the white tones in the lighthouse itself. All right. So far, I like where it's heading. And I just used a few simple tools. Sky, develop. Now, let's see what Enhance AI does. Look at that. So this one tool automatically improves color, detail, tone, and depth. I don't like what it's doing to the blue sky, but that's okay. So let's just come down to color and make a decision. Do we want to enhance just the blue or the overall image? Well, let's see the difference. If I bring the saturation down, but increase the vibrancy. So the vibrancy is going to give me the muted colors. Saturation's global. I'm not going to do that. Let's see if remove color cast helps. Yeah, just a little bit, but that's fine. I'm definitely going to need saturation on the U, saturation and luminance. I'm going to take that blue, there we go, and just dial the blue back a bit. All right, so it's helping out. And I'm still keeping the image from a dull image to a brighter image, but I'm going to go back to the sky enhancer. And what I want to do is come down to, let's see, sky adjustment. And I want to brighten up that sky a bit. There, a lot of it. Let's see if this is going to make a difference. Okay, just a little. Yeah, because I want the sky to kind of fade into the background. So that's doing pretty good. Now let's see how it combines with all of it together. Look at that. Much better. So that sky is giving me the pleasing look. Now, I haven't cropped yet because I want to give like an overview of what we're doing. So I like what this is. I am going to add a little structure to it. There we go. And I'm going to make sure I don't go overboard because, yes, I love skies like that. But my landscape people yell at me. So I'm going to leave it like this. And good, just enough. Great. And then let's crop it. And for this ratio, you know what? Let's play with different ratios. Let's do a 16:9. Yeah. So if I were to put this over my couch, I think that'll look good. I want to get rid of the buildings off to the side. All right, there we go. Yeah, you know what? I like that. Towards that, let's see. So before and after. So by just by using a few simple tools and the order of operation, this is where we're going to take a dull image and just make it pop. So again, I didn't start with develop because I added the sky and then worked my way all the way through. All right. So I love how this looks. We have a few minutes left over. Let's just see what would happen. So I'm going to remove the sky here, apply all the changes and everything. And now let's apply the sky up on top. And let's see what sky it was. Was it this one? Or was it this one? It was, yeah, so this one. Look, notice what's happening. There we go. Look at this. Because we applied sharpening and a bunch of other tools to the original sky, look what it's doing. It's not giving us pleasing, look at that. It's not giving us what we want, the results. Now, I can't come back in the sky and let's say close gaps. That helped out tremendously. And then let's see what that does globally. All right, but notice the sky doesn't have the same treatment as the rest of the image. And that's once again, because the order of operation, we chose to put the sky on the very top. So the structure, any of the color or any of the enhancements are not being applied to it. All right, so there we have it. That was just a real quick way to show you not only how to make a dull image pop and enhance those colors, but also the order of operation if you do decide to start adding a new sky replacement, new layers, and so on. Just be mindful of remembering that once you do all these cool effects here, whatever you add to the next scene isn't going to have that same effect applied to it because of the way you did the order of operations. All right? Well, guys, thanks so much for joining us. If you're here, please stick around for the Ask Me Anything segment. Oh, and by the way, if you want to see a bonus written version of this tutorial, you can check it out here on luminar.tips/articles. And once we upload this episode to YouTube, I'll add the written content onto this section here. That's where you'll find this. Now, we also have, coming up, the Art of Travel Photography, featuring Javi San, Alec Droz, and Bobby Lane. So I have those three extremely talented travel photographers coming on, and we're doing a live webinar for you, and it's free. And you can find it at skylum.live/webinar, and that's going to be this Saturday, July 24th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. July 24th, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. There's the link for the information, and I hope to see you guys there. So once again, thanks for joining us, and I'll see you at the next coffee break.